In this video, we've picked out 7 of the best insect killers that are all easy-to-use sprays. No complicated setups or professional tools needed. Now, there are tons of insect control options out there. Granules, traps, foggers, and even electronic repellents. But we're sticking to sprays because they're the most versatile, beginner-friendly, and they work fast. Whether you're dealing with ants in the kitchen, mosquitoes in the backyard, or pests chewing through your plants, a good spray gives you immediate control without a lot of hassle. At number 7, we've got the Ortho BugClear Insect Killer for lawns and landscapes. If you're dealing with mosquitoes, ants, ticks, or just about anything crawling around your yard, this one's built for large outdoor areas. You just connect it to your garden hose and spray. Super beginner-friendly. What stands out is how wide the coverage is, over 5,000 square feet, and how many pests it handles, over 200 types. It's a solid option if your backyard or lawn is the main war zone. But keep in mind, this is strictly for outside, so if pests are coming in from the yard into your home, you'll want to follow this up with something like the Ortho Home Defense, which we'll talk about in a bit. BugClear is best if you want a fast, wide coverage solution for your lawn, especially before outdoor events or after spotting ticks or fleas near the patio. Now, if BugClear seems a bit too general and you want something with deeper root penetration or more garden-focused, that brings us to number 6. Spectracide Triazicide Insect Killer. This one is also a hose-end spray, easy to apply like BugClear, but it's more targeted for both above and below the surface pests. If you're noticing grub damage, brown patches, or pests in your vegetable garden, Triazicide is a better fit. It handles over 260 insect types, including Japanese beetles, armyworms, and soil-dwelling grubs. So between BugClear and Spectracide, think of it this way. BugClear is your lawn's quick defender, while Triazicide goes deeper and works better for mixed-use gardens where you're protecting fruits, flowers, and turf at once. But what if pests are already inside the house? That's where number 5 comes in. Ortho Home Defense Max Indoor Insect Barrier. This one is meant for keeping bugs out of your living space. It has a comfort wand that makes application clean and precise. Under the sink, around the windows, behind furniture. The formula works instantly and leaves a barrier that lasts up to 12 months on non-porous surfaces. If you used BugClear outside, pairing it with Home Defense indoors gives you full perimeter protection. Unlike sprays meant just for contact killing, this one prevents infestations from happening again. So if you're tired of seeing spiders in the bathroom or ants in the kitchen, this is the type of product that stops them before they settle in. Now, say you've got pets or kids running around and you're looking for something less chemical-heavy. That's where number 4 really shines. Mighty Mint Peppermint Oil Insect Repellent. This one's totally plant-based, and it's more about repelling than killing. You won't get a kill-on-contact effect like with Ortho or Spectracide, but what you do get is a safe and fresh-smelling deterrent for spiders, ants, and roaches. It's especially useful near pet food bowls, around crib areas, or anywhere you want to avoid harsh residues. If your goal is to prevent pests without harsh sprays, or if you're dealing with light infestations in scent-sensitive areas, Mighty Mint is the gentler, safer bet. Just know it's not a one-time fix. You'll need to reapply more often than the others. And if you're a gardener looking to protect your flowers or vegetables from very specific pests, especially the ones that munch on your plants, then number 3 is worth your attention. Bioadvanced Rose and Flower Insect Killer. This is more precise than BugClear or Triazicide. It's great for aphids, caterpillars, whiteflies, and beetles, bugs that go after your roses, edible plants, and flowering shrubs. It's also safe for vegetable gardens, which makes it a great dual-use product for hobbyists who grow both flowers and food. And it offers up to 14 days of residual protection, so you're not constantly reapplying like with natural sprays. Compared to Mighty Mint, this is the better choice if pest pressure is high, and your goal is not just to deter, but to eliminate. But sometimes it's not crawling insects you're dealing with, it's flying pests. And for that, number 2 is the go-to Zevo Flying Insect Killer Spray. This one's unique because it targets gnats, fruit flies, and mosquitoes using essential oils like rosemary and cornmint. It's pet-safe when used correctly and doesn't leave behind that strong chemical smell. This spray is excellent in kitchens, by the trash, near indoor plants, or even on the patio. Where Ortho Home Defense sets up a barrier, Zevo is your quick-response tool. You see a mosquito, you spray, it's gone. It's not for large infestations, but perfect for day-to-day control in spaces you're actively using. Finally, if you're growing edibles and want the cleanest, most organic-friendly option, number 1 has to be garden-safe insecticidal soap. This is ideal for greenhouses, small gardens, or indoor herbs and plants. It kills pests on contact, especially soft-bodied bugs like aphids, mites, and whiteflies, but breaks down quickly, so you can use it right up to harvest day. There are no synthetic chemicals here, making it perfect for people who grow their own produce and want to stay pesticide-free. Compared to bioadvanced, Garden Safe is the milder, more sustainable route, but you do need to spray directly on the bugs, and it doesn't offer long-term protection. If you don't mind being hands-on and want the safest choice for food crops, this is the one. So, which one do you need? If your biggest problem is in the yard, start with Ortho BugClear or Spectracide Triazicide. If the bugs are coming inside, Ortho Home Defense is a must-have. Prefer to keep things natural? Mighty Mint has you covered for repelling. Serious about plant health? BioAdvanced and Garden Safe are great, but pick based on whether you need stronger kill or gentler organic formulas. And if flying pests are bugging you in the kitchen or living room, Zevo is the spray you grab on the spot.